Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another, comic trade and also manga haul. And it's nice to be around in this time period. So, what have we got this week for this week's comic trade and also manga haul? Well, I want to bring back Fool's Gold back again, but I'll get around to that once I reach that area. So this weekend I travelled into the city. I also decided to drop into Minotaur, and one of the things that I decided to, when I was in the city last week, is that should I be able to come back again the following week, depending on having to do with something at home, that I was going to pick up a particular manga that I actually saw there, and that was providing that when I do go there the next time, that it would be there on shelf. And the manga that I decided to get was Penguin Highway. I have actually heard a little bit of good news, some good reviews about Penguin Highway, and that's one of the reasons I've sort of decided to pick it up. Next is World Peace Volume 4. Now, I've read the previous volumes of World Peace. Now, this is through Viz Media. And last but not least, they also had Tokyo Revengers, a letter from Keskubaji. I think I might have butchered that, but it's having to do with the characters of the two Tomans who are in Tokyo Revengers. And I'm sort of hoping that I'll probably enjoy this a little bit more than the main Tokyo Revengers run. Because with the Tokyo Revengers run, there are sort of like only a very few characters that I have interest in. But if you were to bring me over to, say, Windbreaker, I'd have to say Windbreaker is actually more interesting than Tokyo Revengers. If anything, it's the better Tokyo Revengers. Just no bullshit games having to do with time travel. I think that's the thing that makes Windbreaker way better than Tokyo Revengers, because it doesn't play on that concept, and it keeps it, I guess, in some essence, delinquent, real as possible, but still bring in good story and good characters, and also good plot lines. So there's my receipt from Minotaur. Beside that is the All-Star Comics card, to which this card, should you go to their website, put in that discount code and you'll get 10% off everything you buy. I did hear some good news in relation to Jeff Lemire's Exsender. I have actually read the previous one to this, Descender, and I am looking forward to reading Ascender, which is meant to be I wouldn't say the successor, but more so the sequel to the first. And I really liked what they did with Descender, and I'm hoping that when I do check this out, or do check Exsender out, that its execution will be really well done. And I also want to thank Ashton Comics. I hope he's still around, hope he's doing well too, because he's someone who recommended Exsender on his channel. Next, we have Argent Demi-Human Complete Volume 1. And this is a bit of an omnibus of sorts. Now, this is a series that I have been checking out a little bit on Netflix. I've heard some people don't like it, and that's understandable. Okay, that's understandable. But let me check it out for myself, compare it between the manga and the anime. If I enjoy one more than the other, okay, I'm gonna voice it. I'm gonna say it. Next, we had the return of One Punch Man and also Elusive Samurai. So it's going to be really good to get back to reading these. And definitely check out the Elusive Samurai anime as well as the manga. I think there's already plans in the works for a second season for Elusive Samurai. My only, criticism is, I wish they could have given the series about 24 episodes. That's just me, though. I think 24 episodes would have been really good. And of course, Kagu Rabachi, which is almost something like Jujutsu Kaisen based, but plays differently compared to like other manga. And of course, there's my receipt through All Star Comics and a big list of things. Now, moving into the comics, a lot of these comics will be two comics to one video, unless specified. So we've got the return of King Spawn and also Nemesis, Rogues Gallery. So I'm looking forward to covering those in the indie. Then we have Batman and Action Comics, so they'll be covered in one. Next we have Kid Venom and Shazam. And if anything, I am actually really looking forward to catching up with the story of Kid Venom more than I am with Shazam. And it'll be really good to review these two, so it will be in a Marvel and DC review, which this will be in. So Kid Venom will of course be the first one that will be covered in the review, then followed by Shazam by Josie Campbell, and then for Fool's Gold, that's right, one of the most terrible writers in comics, Jason Aaron. Hey, Jason Aaron, we need you to ruin 4 from Asgard. Hey, Jason Aaron, we need you to ruin the Punisher. Hey, Jason Aaron, we want to hire you over at DC to ruin the character of Superman? Yep, let's be prepared for the worst. And I do look forward to covering this on Fool's Gold, and also how much. Of course, it will be covering how much I paid for it, but I'll be also covering how much I believe the story and art and that are actually worth. Not the price they offer, but the price it should actually be. So, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.